Hello, everybody, and welcome to Valiant Victories with Benny Decker. I'm starting off a little more reserved than usual. I I just went to church and came home, and let me see. Josh Rathman, Bun, just posted um, that Jason David Frank has passed away. I put him up on the wall there. I do not at all have the details or anything. Similar to most of my videos, I did not do the research. But it appears, at least from his post, that it's possible that it was suicide. So I just want to take a moment to say that Jason David Frank's family, friends, and fans, you are in my prayers, and I'm serious. I am. I'm a praying guy, so I will be praying for you. Jason David Frank, I actually saw him at Nickel City Comic Con, and it was before Ninjak versus, and I did ask him a question about it, and I can't remember exactly what I said, but he was so positive, and he was so excited about it, and really that was his entire message. Like, I can't really remember what was said, but it he was such a positive guy. Like, after hearing him talk, you go, "Oh man!" You just, like, it got you jazzed and excited and energized, and it really feels like he was a kind of person that really gave all of himself to his fans, and it's one of those things, the strongest people, check on them, because maybe he needed a little extra help. So anybody that does need a little extra help, please seek out that help, whether or not that's how he went or not. But so my thoughts, my prayers are with the family and the friends and the fans, and it's a big loss. It's a very big loss. So there we go. All right, but now I just try not to cry. I'm a crier too. So let's see. I'll try to get back to my hot doggy ways, but I just felt the need to say all that. So here we go. So last time we took a look at the first chapter in Solar Man of the Atom, Second Death. So in that, it set up a whole bunch of stuff. So we had, I guess I was calling him Phil 1 and Phil 2. I guess really I could call him, because he went by Saul, and he also went by, what was it, Blackman, Blackburn, Black something? He had a couple of different aliases. I guess I'll stick with one, just because I'm getting myself confused. So Phil 1 from Alpha and Omega. So he gets his powers, and he ends up destroying his universe. And he shows up in a new universe. He comes down, and he discovers that there is a second Phil Selesky too, and that the first Phil is sort of back before the reactor issue that gave him his powers. And so he's trying to prevent that from happening in the next universe, while still also trying to figure things out. So hopefully that's enough to get us back up to speed for issue 2. So issue 2, Out of My Mind. There we go. So showing Phil 1 there, making a light projection of Gale, and his homeless friends there say, "Oh, what's going on there?" And he's sort of explaining all that. And they said, "Oh yeah," he said, "Oh yeah, I've killed people. I ate them." And he probably should explain himself a little bit better than that, because now they're slightly concerned, because he's saying he's a cannibal when he, yes, ate them, but not ate. Like, I don't know. So Phil's taken off. There's Phil number 2, heading to work there. And so Phil 1, he goes into Phil 2's apartment. He helps himself to some pocket change there, or pocket money. And he leaves an IOU and signed your other self. So there we go. So then Phil, again, look at that shot there with all the details. So Phil 1, he is showing up at the Edgewater facility, and he's zapping through there to talk to Dr. Dobson. And, what was it? Blackwell, there we go. Max Blackwell. It was Black something. I couldn't remember. Blackwell. So he's saying, oh, yeah, you should probably think about not doing that. And then he's zapping his way out. So Phil number 1 there, he's, that Dobson, he's a spineless wimp, I think. Is that what he called him there? But, so he's upset. He's kicking over the thing there. And this is when, he's really getting emotional. And, it's really getting him to him. And then this was like, at this point, it's like, oh, the comic bookiness. Oh, it's taking over. It's great. So there we go. So out of Phil's head comes Dr. Solar. There we go. So there he's trying to figure, what's this? And so he's trying to fight him immediately. There we go. And and again, look at all that. You can see all of his power. Like, there's all this, I'm writing an IOU, and I'm getting dressed and all this. But then you see, when he does let out all that power, how much, he's really after it there. So they're fighting, and, there's a couple of kids there that are seeing what's going on. And, there's Dwight. So, Dr. Solar's checking on him. He brings him home, gets him set up, probably with some ice there. He said, it's probably just a sprain. And then Mom's coming in, Tammy. And he's trying to explain what's going on. Dr. Solar's trying to figure out, what exactly happened from the kid. And there they go. And, so Solar, he's deciding he's going to take off there. There you can see, he's flying there. Okay. So I like all the shots of Solar, especially flying. He always seems like he's really taken off. He doesn't have like a cool Superman pose. It's always kind of like, I think that's how I would fly too. Like, ooh, look, I'm flying. Oh, it's so much fun. So there we go. So Solar, he shows up. He's looking around. And the people, look, it's like a comic book. And Solar, he finds Soul's buddies there, and they're checking out. So they don't really trust him. They don't really necessarily like him. And he says, I don't have any money, but he's gonna take like a bolt and turn it into gold. And then OD, he's, here, don't worry about this thing. It's probably not even real. I'm just going to go over here and get something to drink. No need to worry. So I love all the little character moments with the homeless folks there. All right, so Dr. Solar, he's going to Phil 2's apartment there. He's finding his short box. So there we go. And then Phil 1 shows up, and there we go. So there, the same book there. Oh, look at that. What a coincidence. But so there we go. So Phil 2 shows up. He's now seeing Phil 1 and Dr. Solar. So in Phil 2's universe, Dr. Solar was the actual comic book character. There was the comic books. So it was sort of like similar to the actual universe that, that this book exists here. So I guess I'm in Phil 2's universe. So there we go. So he's taking off there. So there's Phil 1 and Phil 2. Phil 1's helping himself to something, and he's taking off too. Phil 2, he's really, he's between all the work with the reactor and everything going on with Phil 1 and with Dr. Solar now showing up, he's got to be feeling like a psycho chicken. There we go. All right, so Dr. Solar, he's taken off. He goes to the reactor to confront Dobson there. And Dobson, I'm going to call security. And he's like, no, you're not, because they aren't going to believe you. They're going to think that you're, hitting the sauce there. So he just decides to leave. And, there's nothing there. All right, so Solar, he is trying to figure out what's going on. And I can figure out where he went. And I think it was Antarctica. And he's got, Phil 1 has the Gale 2, there we go, I think I haven't confused myself yet, of this universe trapped there. So, there he's bubbling up here, and he's, I'm gonna, a villain baits the trap there. So, I have read through the whole thing, and so now I know the answer. But really, at this point, when I was reading it for the first time, I was thinking, like, what's happened to Phil 1? Like, he tried to save other people before, but, like, it seemed like, wow, he's really becoming a villain. Not like he's calling himself a villain. It gets into it later. He's a villain. Like, what happened? It seemed like, wow, it's a very sharp turn all of a sudden. But it made sense later. They say, Solar, who came out of his mind, kind of was all the heroic, upstanding parts of Phil's personality. So when that part was removed, then it allowed all the darkness to kind of take over. So in hindsight, that's such a neat idea. Like the concept that you could like have a part of you removed, and then what would be left? So, in hindsight, amazing. When I read it the first time, I was thinking, I don't know. I didn't love it the first time until I got through and go, it all makes sense. And then I thought, ooh, that was really good. So, Jim Shooter, kiss your brain. There you go. So, there we go. So, Phil 1, he's trying to sneak up on Dr. Solar. So, there we go. They're trying to fight there. Oh, there's the comics. Be careful of the comics. And, he's trying to get away. He's going after him there. They're trying to fight and tussle there. And then, so Phil 1, he's going to, and then he's going to try to explode him that way. And again, I keep saying it, but like, all that power, like you can see it from space, how much power he just let out. Nice try. So, Dr. Solar, he is actually still fine. He goes over to meet with Tammy and Dwight again. And he's realizing, I do need somebody to talk to. So there we go. So that was issue 2. There's issue 3. So, I just read it. But I told my wife, we just got home, and I was like, hey, what do you think about me making a video before I go out and do my chores? And she was like, oh, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. I was like, oh, wow, okay. So I don't want to take advantage of her her offer to let me go out and do that. So I sort of alluded to my thoughts during it when I read it if I really was doing one issue and keeping it at 1, I would have probably said, oh, yeah, I don't like that Phil 1 is becoming a villain. I don't like that. I don't know, something about it, I don't like it. But now that I do know the whole picture, I really like it. So there we go. So, and he gets into catching himself being villainous, which was good too. It wasn't just like he kept devolving and getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Like, there were flashes of like, wait, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? So, and like, really, I think everybody can catch themselves doing that too, where you become, you'd stop and look at yourself and go, wait a minute, what am I doing? That's not what I should be doing. So at least I do that, so I'll admit that. But there we go. Yes, another fantastic issue. It's really, the tension is building with Phil 2. He's got all the stuff going on with the reactor. We can see the writing on the wall. It's going on there. What's going to happen with Phil 1? Now we've got Dr. Solar mixed in there. It's really a great story. Ooh, I want to just go right on to issue 3, but I better not yet. So there we go. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And I hope you stick around for issue 3. We'll go over 3 and 4. Ooh, and then 5 is, there's 5 right there too. So there we go. So yeah, you can post your thoughts underneath, or you can write to valiantvictories@gmail.com. There we go. Valiant Victory on Twitter. Yeah, not a whole lot going on there, but I don't know. What do you think, Elon? Yeah, I don't know. But there we go. So there we go. Again, my thoughts and prayers. I don't want to knock. I'm knocking. With Jason David Frank, as family, fans, friends, everybody there. Rest in peace, sir. The world is a little bit sadder without you. But there we go. But you know what? We're gonna stay valiant, everybody. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.